Hey everyone, so today I want to answer a question that I've been asking myself ever since I finished One Piece, namely, what is the best devil fruit to have in real life, and also if you were thrown into the One Piece world, like what is the best all-rounder devil fruit? And I've come up with 5, and I want to make a video about it, so this is that video. So without further ado, here are the top 5 devil fruits to have in One Piece and in real life. Starting with honorable mention number 6. I want to give an honorable mention to Marco's Phoenix fruit. I'd say it's one of the better devil fruits if we're being more honest, but if we're being even more honest, it's not very practical. Yes, you can fly, and yes, you can, technically heal from all wounds, but I have to ask you this, right? You have to fly with wings consciously, right? You could theoretically carry luggage or whatever in your little feet, talon things, right? But then there's the other part where I'm also like, actually, you know what? No, that's a pretty good devil fruit. No, I thought about it. You know what? This is gonna be it. I'm adding Marco to my number 6. Yeah, Marco's Phoenix fruit is gonna be in number 6. I've decided. It's my list. You can't stop me from adding it to my list. Moving on to number 5, we got Enel's Rumble fruit. Honestly, one of the most underrated devil fruits in my opinion. Never again will you have to spend another dime paying for electricity in modern life because you could just charge it all yourself. And on top of that, what I think is really cool about Enel's devil fruit is like in One Piece, right? The guy was so lazy just based off how powerful the devil fruit already was. He was able to take over an entire island and convince the residents that he was some kind of deity just based only on his devil fruit. And I think that is something to behold. If a lazy prick like Enel can get this far with the fruit, think about how much further you can get if you were even 20% more motivated than he was. And as a One Piece viewer, you also have the added benefit of like knowing about hockey. So if you ever get isekai into the One Piece world with Enel's devil fruit, oh dude, you might be like top 3 in the entire verse. You might just take out the world's government yourself, honestly. Like Luffy who? You're Luffy, even better. Alright, now next one, you might be a little bit controversial. I think it sways one way more than the other, and that's Robin's Hana no Mi or flower fruit. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, Kreams, why is this higher than literally having the ability to be like an undying phoenix, or the ability to be some kind of electric god? Now, admittedly, Nico Robin's devil fruit placing as high as it is on this list is in no small part because it is just so damn useful. Think about it, you can make your own wings, giving you the ability to fly. You can have as many hands as you want, tripling, quadrupling, quintupling the amount of productivity that you can have if you're a freak about that. Hell, you can just get a remote that's really far away, which is like the dream scenario for like human beings apparently. It is like all the best parts of telekinesis, extra strength, because you could also have additional limbs for combat. There is honestly no limit to what you can do with Nico Robin's devil fruit if you're imaginative enough, and honestly, if you're tactical enough. Oda himself said he would love to have Nico Robin's devil fruit because it would allow him to like triple the amount of manga he can write. That's a crazy ass buff for somebody like Oda. The guy who wrote this series is like, yeah man, Robin's devil fruit, ooh, that's for me. And honestly, if you wanted to, you could even use Robin's devil fruit to jerk. Oh my god. No way. You know what's funny about this list? I just saw my notes here. I had the Rumble fruit above the flower fruit. Why did I do that? Robin's devil fruit is just way more useful. Was I thinking that it would skew better in combat? I guess, but also like in real life, you could have as much combat with with Robin's devil fruit. What was I thinking? No. It's gonna be the Rumble fruit at number 4 and Robin's devil fruit at number 3. I've decided. That's it. Final say. Yeah. Now number 2 is admittedly not quite as useful and not quite as geared for combat, but it addresses the same basic need, and that is the need to eat, because you need to eat in the One Piece world and you need to eat in real life, and that is cook fruit, which allows you to cook and turn anything into food, including inanimate objects. I'm pretty sure other people, oh my god, a little Big Mama me came out. But for me, I think what really cinches this fruit is just how necessary it is for survival. Like, there's no devil fruit out there that just kind of eliminates your need to eat, except, no, there is! Oh my god, there is! It's, what's his fucking name? It's, Green Bull's devil fruit, which is actually a pretty good devil fruit. I don't know, that's only to feed yourself, right? If you want it to be more magnanimous about it, you could use the cook fruit to like feed more people on average. Honestly, I'm gonna give this a 2-place tie. I'm gonna say it's a tie between the cook fruit and Green Bull's plant fruit. I think that's what it's called. Whatever. The forest fruit. I remembered it. I got there. So if you were commenting that, stop, because I got it. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, it's me again. I didn't even stop shooting or anything. I just quickly looked at my notes again, and I realized I wrote the Rumble fruit twice. I don't know how I didn't see that the first time, the second time, or the third time I looked at this list, even while I was shooting, to just move everything up a list. So, Marco's isn't even really an honorable mention. It's just a good devil fruit. So, I planned it all along. I'm taking credit for it. That's me, bro. I'm that guy. What are you gonna do? You can't prove it. You can't prove otherwise. And number 1, we have the Door fruit by Bluno, and this one wins only on the small technicality that it is the closest thing we have ever gotten to a true teleportation devil fruit in the main One Piece canon. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, well, Kreams, the other devil fruits just seem way more useful. No, they're not. Because if you really think about it, the power of teleportation on its own, and any of its variations, are just demonstrably the best superpower of all time, and I will not hear otherwise. Why? You're in danger? Run away. Just get out of there. You can't be in danger if you're not there. Number 2, if you ever want to travel, boom, paying for every single resource that gets you from point A to point B on a casual trip or a long journey, all of it gone, just like that. Why? Because you could just pop right there, and you're just there. And if you have the ability to take other things with you, like, say, luggage, the world is your oyster. Honestly, there's a billion things you could do with the devil fruit. You can take other people with you if you wanted to, and I think Bluno's devil fruit is actually a really good example of this, because the door fruit literally just creates a door from point A to point B. So in a roundabout way, it's not only the door fruit, but it's just a hallway. So honestly, if you ever wanted to, say, travel to Spain, for example, right, and you lived in Tennessee, you could just open a little door, you have your Airbnb booked in Spain or a hotel, you just put all your luggage through the door, and you're just there. You go downstairs, the receptionist is like, whoa, what are you doing here? Who are you? How did you get in the hotel? And you're like, shh, that's not important. I'm here now, check me in. And she's like, obviously scared, because like she knows who you are, because like you booked the hotel room and you had to give some form of identification to do it. But at the same time, it's like, whoa, why did you come downstairs? Like why didn't you just come through the front door? And you're like, stop asking so many fucking questions. And that's why the door fruit is number 1 for me. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so so to recap the list, number 5 is the Rumble fruit. It is not the Rumble fruit. Why didn't I change my fucking list? Oh my god. So number 5 is gonna be Marco's Phoenix fruit. Number 4 is going to be, I forgot. Give me 1 second. So number 5 is going to be Marco's Phoenix fruit. Number 4 is going to be Enel's Rumble fruit. Number 3 is going to be Nico Robin's Flower fruit. Number 2 is going to be the Cook fruit. Number 1 is Bluno's Door fruit. Shout out to Bluno for having one of the coolest devil fruits in the entire series, using it to be an assassin, which I guess is a good use for it, but like, I don't know, man. The door fruit to me is like a retirement plan right there. I want to make a list similar to this, because this was actually a lot more fun than I thought it was. OP devil fruits in One Piece that would just be awful, like bordering on useless in real life. So like this video to see that. I am so sorry. This was very impromptu. This is a new kind of video for me, for old Kreams here. So yeah, subscribe. I'll see you later.